Welcome back, guys. It's your boy Shashank with a new video summary. Of course, it's a love story. The book is called You Were My Crush Till You Said You Love Me by Joy Datta and Orvana Gai. The story is of a rich boy who lost his mom and doesn't have that good relation with his dad, and he falls in love with his bestie's sister. Both fight with the world to get in relation. Then let's dive into the story, guys. The story starts with a hero, Benoy Roy, who gets up as his mate tells that he drank too much and asks him to look in the sink where he had puked. Shit, man. Then he cleans it, but he thinks that he didn't do it. Then who did it? Then he hears Deb on the door. When he opens, Benoy sees Deb scolding and he asks about Palak. But our hero didn't know who he was talking about. But she was the same girl who came with Benoy last night. Now she went to home, but Benoy was very angry as she was the one who puked in his beautiful mansion, and moreover, he had to clean it. Next day, Benoy goes to college, which was Delhi University College. It was hard to get seat there, but Benoy's father had stacks of gold hidden everywhere in the country. Jokes apart, guys, in sports quota, he got a seat in sports quota. Then he went to college one day when his friend called to come, who was Ishan. Then he gets to know that the professor was not so happy with money his father had offered, as he wanted more to give him good marks. See, I told you, right? Everything can be bought with money. Jokes apart, now we can see why he couldn't go to the college, as he liked studying, but his mom was in the last stage of cancer, so he couldn't go to the college, so he had missed the paper. And she was only one for him, as his mom and dad were divorced. She wanted to keep Benoy away from his dad because of the same reason, that he would become a rich brat, which is now. He had become the rich brat now. After his mom died, he was taken care by Deb's mom. She took good care of both Deb and Benoy, so both were like brothers from another mother. Now, a little information about Deb, who was dating Avantika, who was Punjabi girl. So Deb's mom didn't like her, as she wanted Deb to marry Bengali girl, so she was a bit angry with Deb. Deb's family was not as much rich as Benoy's family, but Deb wanted to marry Avantika, and was already finding marriage rings for her. There was one breakup between them. Once Deb slept with one girl while he was drunk, but she had agreed to him. Now she has agreed to him that it was by mistake. She was making him run for her, but she loved him. Now Benoy goes to college as usual, as he was taken out of Ishan's group by their group leader. By this incident, Dia and Benoy gets too close, they become best friends. They have coffee and they make some funny things in classroom, and then in future he falls for her sister. Jokes apart, guys, how can it happen, guys? His best friend, he had fallen for his friend's sister. Okay, now that both were best friends, they used to roam every day, and now Dia told him about her family, her parents, who were very traditional and didn't believe in relationship. And Dia also told that she wanted to go to LSE, which is London School of Economics, but Benoy knew Dia was sister of his crush. He didn't say anything to her. She would tell that Benoy was rich brat who had many flings, and he would sleep with anyone and showed off in front of everyone with his richness. This was believed by Dia, but Binoy was not like that. Binoy was not a rich brat. like he was still single, and no one believed. It happens, guys. Many a times we tell that we are single, but no one believes. It's very bad. Now the real story begins. Real love story begins, guys. Said Dia accepted the FB request of Binoy. Now he scans her friends list with 687 friends. Shit, I don't even have more than 200 friends, guys. Jokes apart. Then he finds a girl who was fair and cute. After reading the comments, he gets to know that she was Dia's sister. Then he types Gupta and boom, she was Shaina Gupta, studying BA in Miranda House, Delhi University. Now our hero had big FB crush on her. One day when Dia goes out with Binoy, she decides to pick her sister. That was the first time our hero saw her and he fell in love with her in the first sight. That amazing moments, guys. That amazing moments. After that, both started meeting, but didn't tell Dia about that. Like Binoy used to talk about her more with Dia, but Dia would scold him and used to threaten him to stay away from her sister as she loved her sister very much. Like they kissed. They after some days, Binoy. Once it was like a rainy season and both had got wet, so Binoy suggests Shaina to change in his house, and she goes, and while they were talking, like they got aroused and they kissed each other. Shaina got guilty as she was already in relationship with a person named Manoj who was fucking 26-year-old and she was 19. Fucking 7 years difference, guys. 7-year difference. She didn't receive Binoy's call for so many days, and one day he gets tensed. At the same time, some moments he get to know that she was getting engaged with Manoj. It's very bad. Like she was getting engaged with that guy, that FB guy. Then he gets close with his dad, who tried very hard to convince Shaina's parents, but only got bad comments. Upon that, he even got some bad words about Binoy. Like the parents of Shaina cursed Binoy very much, like he was bad, like rich brat, etc., etc. After some days, Dia called to tell how bad Shaina's situation was. Like she was getting treated very bad by Manoj. Told that Manoj had called her a prostitute or slut or something else because she had uploaded her pic on Facebook. Oh my god, who does like this, man? Who does like this? Guy's really sick, bro. And he blocked all Shaina's male friends on FB. This guy is really possessive, man. This is not a good behavior. Dia also told that her sister had lost a good guy like Binoy. One day he saw his phone where he was literally very much drunk and sleeping with his father. Both were drunk. That's very much rare combination. Both father and son are drinking. He saw that Shaina had called, like Shaina's 13 missed calls and message telling to come to the hospital as soon as possible. He thought that his father took the accuse on Manoj seriously and killed him. Lol. But it was not Manoj, it was Dia who was like in coma, and she met with an accident by like a truck hit the auto. Now she can walk with the crutch, but one day Shaina comes to home and they make love. they make love. What is this turning point? You might be thinking, what is this turning point? And I know your reaction. I too felt the same. Then they received a call from Shaina's mom, and she asked where Shaina was, as Manoj's family came to their house. Binoy goes to their house to leave Shaina, and there he fights with Dia, and lastly he comes to know that Shaina has already broke up with Manoj. So they made love. Uh, Broke up with Manoj back ago, but Dia wanted to toil Binoy for some day. After that, they kiss like 10 minutes, and boom, the story ends. The book is little bit straightforward, and we can like expect what will be the story, but it's like somewhat relatable to my crush story. Ha. Thank you guys for listening to my video summary. Do like, share and comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel Storilance, and do follow to my Instagram handle, which is mentioned in the description. Bye bye guys, till next Sunday.